All right, welcome in. We now have a tornado warning that has just been issued for parts of our coverage area. This includes Harlan County. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Welcome in. Again, Harlan County tornado warning until this warning here until 5:30. Severe thunderstorm capable producing a tornado near Pineville right now in Bell County. And it's pushing toward the Path Fork area in Harlan County. It's moving east at 30 miles an hour. Radar indicated rotation was right around here. I was watching this storm actually as it was showing those signs of rotation. Right here would be our area that is of most concern. Let me switch to the Jackson radar. Yeah, there's our better look at it. Right there, our tornadic circulation is kind of pushing east. So Lee County, actually, you need to be on alert if this thing holds together. This could push into parts of Lee County as well in a little bit. But again, yeah, there's a pretty tight circulation on this storm. It's a tornado warning now for Harlan County. So let's go ahead and take you to that tornado safe place in Harlan County here. So let's well, there's our severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect for Southwest Virginia and Eastern Kentucky. A severe thunderstorm watch until 10 o'clock for Washington County, Russell County, Scott County, Lee County, Wise County, Virginia, and also Harlan, Letcher, and Leslie counties in southeast Kentucky. But let's turn on that tornado safety graphic here, and I'll take me off here. And a tornado warning is issued. We want you to get to that lowest floor in the interior room, away from windows, if you're in a mobile home, we need you to evacuate that immediately. Again, there is a tornado warned storm going to be pushing toward the Path Fork area. This will move off to the east at about 30 miles an hour for this tornado warning here. So I'm going to push it all the way to the Virginia state line, saying that it holds together that long. And we'll put this here in the middle. Calvin in 7 minutes, Cubage in about 19 minutes. Path Fork, this will be to you within the next 22 minutes. Again, this is a tornado warned storm for parts of Harlan and Bell County in southeast Kentucky. Harlan County is in our coverage area here. Again, tornado warning is in effect. This is what we're watching right here. Again, this pretty tight circulation just passed through downtown Pineville. Let's check and see if anything is showing up on our correlation coefficient. That's our debris tracker. Nothing there that's in the right spot. You know, it's on the southern flank of the storm here. You kind of got a little bit of a hook trying to develop some large hail here, kind of on the northern end. That is the correct spot for that chance of an isolated, quick tornado here. Let me here. Sorry, I just got under a special weather statement in my phone. Getting a little crazy here. But again, that is a tornado warned storm pushing toward Harlan County. Again, rotation near Highway 119, so the east of Pineville, rotation pushing toward Highway 119, I should say. And this is that tornado warned storm. Let me zoom out because we have multiple severe we have another severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Lee County for another storm. This is near Boone's Path. This will head toward Jonesville and Pennington Gap. And again, another strong storm in parts of western Washington County and southern Russell County in southwest Virginia, and then a strong storm moving through Hawkins County into Sullivan County, another strong storm in Claiborne County. So a lot we're talking about, but the main concern here will be that tornado warned storm in Harlan County, which is producing that potential. This is a radar indicated tornado, so again, that potential of a tornado is there. In Harlan County here, if you have any questions for us, you can put those in the comments, and I will try to see here if I can get to those. Again, the tornado warned storm in Kentucky now. That warning goes for Harlan County. So again, we will see here if we can get to any questions you might have for us, and we'll again try to get to those as we can. But again, this is a tornado warned storm for Harlan County. You want to go ahead, and if you're within the warning, go ahead and be in that tornado safe place right now. So that's the lowest floor. We'll double box this here. That's the lowest floor, an interior room away from windows, as we continue to track the potential of an isolated tornado now. All right, this is just about to approach Highway 119, so this is Highway 119 in Bell County. Here's our potential to spin up of a tornado. that will head into Harlan County. Here's the Harlan-Bell County line, but this clips Harlan County. So this tornado warning clips Harlan County, so that's why we're here. It includes the area near Path Fork. So that is why we are on here for the potential of a tornado in Bell County, Kentucky, pushing into Harlan County, Kentucky. And again, we'll watch the storm closely as it does do that and continues to push even toward the Virginia state line, eventually possibly toward Lee County in southwest Virginia. So we'll watch that closely here. The severe thunderstorm watch in effect for a good part of southwest Virginia and for all of eastern Kentucky until 10 o'clock tonight. But again, it's that threat of a quick spin up of a tornado right here, now to the east of Pineville. If you're in Pineville and Bell County, you're in the all clear. But again, the storm pushing to the east for that tornado warning into Harlan County near the Path Fork area. Alva, you need to be on alert for this storm. Harlan, this storm will say, well, probably to the south and west of you. Up here is Harlan. Down here is our possible tornado, and it's kind of moving east, so this should stay south and west of you. But again, it's that potential of a tornado right here. Right there is where we have that tornado potential. And it's a pretty good circulation here across our viewing area, or coverage area, pushing across Highway 119. And then we'll end up pushing here through Bell County once it gets through Bell County into Harlan County. Let me check the other storms. This one might be starting to get some rotation to it. I'm going to switch between radars. Not really much in Lee County rotation-wise, but it's this storm here, now crossing Highway 119 off the Morristown radar. That rotation is still pretty visible. We was using the Jackson radar, but right there on the Morristown radar, that rotation is still visible here in Ewing and Lee County. Being told reports of half-dollar size hail near the Rose Hill area. All right, and they're continuing the tornado warning at 5:11. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Callaway. We're 7 miles east of Pineville, moving east at 30. So I can easily switch between radars here. But again, right through here is where that is. All right, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Claiborne, Hancock, and Lee until 6 o'clock. For that would be half-dollar size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. We'll check that severe thunderstorm warning out in a moment. But that's our possible tornado. That's pretty tight circulation in Harlan County, and if this continues, far eastern Harlan County at the Virginia border will need to be on alert, and then eventually into Lee County. Let me go down and check that new severe thunderstorm warning yet to populate. It's for... Try to go to the reflectivity. Okay, it's probably going to be for this cell right here, riding north of Tazewell in the Tennessee-Virginia state line, because it's for Claiborne, Hancock, and Lee. So that's exactly the cell that we're watching for some half-dollar size cell and 60-mile-an-hour winds. A new severe thunderstorm warning on that. Yep, there's that new severe thunderstorm warning. That cell there, Lee County, Lee County, Hancock County, Claiborne County. But again, the one cell of main concern right now into Bell County and Harlan counties in southeast Kentucky. It's where a tornado warning has been issued here. This right here is our tornadic circulation. It's heading off to the south and east as we watch this storm. Right here, it's going to clip Harlan County, eventually into Lee County potentially. If it holds together, a tornado warning might be required for you folks in Lee County in southwest Virginia. So we'll definitely have to watch that possibility of that quick spin up of a tornado there in that area. So again, that is what we are watching right here. And all right, we have a new scan. Yep, still there, still pretty good too. Right here toward Varla and Oaks in Bell County. Right here. So, but it's about to push into Harlan County. Right here's the Harlan-Bell County line. Here's our tornadic circulation. That is producing that potential of a tornado. Let me check our high-res correlation coefficient. That's a lot of noise, no debris on this. The Weather Service still saying radar indicated rotation with this. It's the Weather Service in Jackson on this storm. Right here's that storm, that circulation of concern, and we're going to line this up with the reflectivity to see kind of if there's a hook right here. Yeah, there's a little bit of inflow coming into this storm, a little bit of a hook trying to develop to wrap around this storm. That could lead to the chance The quick spin up of a tornado. Again, that's a tornado warning. Harlan County and Bell County in southeast Kentucky. We are continuing to track strong storms across a good part of the area. But again, this is the only tornado warning that we do have in effect at the current point in time. We're watching more severe thunderstorm warnings. Lee County, Hancock County, Claiborne County in these warnings for severe thunderstorms. But again, our urgent message of concern, if you're in the Path Fork area of Harlan County, I need you in that tornado safe place. That's the lowest floor, interior room away from windows. Don't need you in a mobile home during these situations. And you need to protect your head. That could be, maybe a helmet, blankets, pillows would work as well, as you would potentially, because most tornado injuries or deaths come from blunt force trauma. So you need to take this like this is on the ground, even though we have no confirmation of that. We still have to take this pretty seriously because we do have the tornado warning. And that is in effect. Right here, where these red and greens are coming together right here, that is not rotation right there, by the way. It's not really anything of concern. It's this that we're concerned about for that potential of an isolated tornado. All right, just moved right here. Still pretty good rotation. Seeing this down here on the state line. So you know what? Since I'm seeing that, I'm just going to go ahead. It's been catching my eye, and in that location, we're going to have to keep an eye on that in Lee County. Let's switch to the Morristown radar and see what it's showing. Yeah, Lee County near Rose Hill, I'm watching some pretty good rotation in here. So it's riding the Virginia-Kentucky border, but Rose Hill, Boone's Path, Hennigertown, Carroll Mill need to be steps away from that tornado safe place. We might need a tornado warning for that circulation, and then you have another circulation behind it, the one in Kentucky that we're watching. Let me switch back up here to the Jackson radar. Again, this is our storm right here that is producing that possible tornado. It's pushing kind of east, kind of southeast now. Path Fork needs to be in that tornado safe place, and then eventually to the areas right near the border toward Butterfly Knob, and then eventually Rose Hill in those areas. And we're watching the storm near Rose Hill and Ewing right now. Again, it's right on the border, but it's producing a little bit of weak rotation, so we'll watch it very closely. I think the Jackson radar is giving us a little bit better view of that rotation in our storm down here in Bell County. So this is and pushing into Harlan County. So this is what we will stay with now for this tornado warning. This is the radar it will stay with unless the storm in Lee County and kind of Morristown is kind of showing a little better as this moves toward the Virginia state line. We'll switch back to the Morristown radar. But again, right here is that potential of an isolated quick spin up of a tornado. So I'll check my watch there. All right, it's just that's the rainfall outlook there. So again, right there, that's our chance of a quick spin up of a tornado pushing into Harlan County, the Path Fork area. All right, there's our new scan. It definitely does look weaker on that last scan, so that's some good news. But don't let your guard down. Still a tornado warning, and we're looking pretty high up. But this rotation down here holding itself together near Rose Hill. The Weather Service in Morristown would need to be the one to warn on that for Lee County, but it's all but possible that they need to do that because of that potential there that we are seeing of rotation. Yeah, we'll switch back to the Jackson radar, and again, we'll kind of pop these warning queries on this one down here for $50. Sign tells 60-mile-an-hour winds. That's a severe thunderstorm warning for Lee County. The tornado warning is a radar indicated tornado warning now for Harlan County, and a new severe thunderstorm warning for Bell, Harlan, Leslie, and Letcher counties in Kentucky. This one has a tornado possible tag on it. So let me see what this warning is going to be, because it's going to be, I think it's going to be for this storm near Manchester. No, really for this complex possible. We'll have to wait and see how that warning's drawn out, because that is interesting. It goes until 5:45. That new severe thunderstorm warning. That's our base velocity. I'd like to go to high res. Yeah, this rotation near Rose Hill, it's going along Highway 58, approaching downtown Rose Hill. If you have any reports from the Rose Hill area, send those to us, and we can get those to the Weather Service in Morristown. Again, yeah, okay, there's a new radar scan. The rotation in Harlan County really broadening out here. But again, now my concern switches to some rotation that's really tightening up near Rose Hill. Right there. National Weather Service Morristown will have to consider issuing a warning on that. Still tight on their radar as well. That new severe thunderstorm warning yet to pop up for our Bell, Harlan, Leslie, Letcher County 1 to 5:15. It's kind of what I'm waiting for as well. But we'll check the location. Yeah, that rotation is in too good of a spot not to at least keep our eye on that in Lee County. So we're watching everything very closely. And again, let's switch to the Morristown radar and show you these storms, the strong storms and then the severe storms. So the strong storms in Washington and Russell counties in southwest Virginia, the one in Hawkins County going to push into Sullivan and Washington counties, Tennessee. Pretty good hook echo showing up on the radar on this one, but no really good rotation on our tornado warning storm now. This is from the Morristown radar, and this one near Rose Hill still showing some rotation, potentially a little bit of tight rotation within this, so we're going to watch this closely. Switch to the Jackson radar. Okay, here's our new severe thunderstorm warning. We'll watch it here. We'll get a look at that warning in just a moment, but for this area here that we're watching, for that potential of a quick spin up in Lee County that we need to keep our eye on. Now this new severe thunderstorm warning, yes, for this complex here, it includes far southern Leslie, good part of Bell, Pineville North, and almost all of Harlan and a very small part of Letcher County. So we're going to watch this whole complex of storms that could produce hail, winds, and then the small chance of a quick tornado within this. Again, we still have that tornado warning until 5:30 for Harlan County, so we're going to stay here until that expires, and if that's extended, we'll stay here however long we need to make sure you and your family are safe. All right. New severe thunderstorm warning. 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail, Breathitt, Clay, Leslie counties, Owsley counties, Perry counties until 5:45. But again, it's a storm in Harlan County that in Bell County pushing into Harlan County that has me concerned with that hook there. And then again, the storm in Lee County that has been showing some rotations, kind of broadened out some though, but it's still tight on the Morristown radar along Highway 58 toward the Danielle Boone Trail, going up toward High Point Road, Fort Valley Road, Depot Street, Old Highway 58, Old Nursery Road. I say your road name. Probably means be steps away from the tornado safe place. All right, severe thunderstorm warning for ping pong ball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds, damage to that considerable tornado possible, Lee County. So we're about to get a new warning for Lee County, and this is about to get, and this one expires in 7 minutes, so it's probably just going to replace that one. But it's got the tornado possible tag on it. Pennington Gap, Jonesville, and Rose Hill in this warning. But again, that's a new severe thunderstorm warning for this storm, but it does have that tornado possible tag because of the rotation. I believe it's going to be for this storm right here. I don't believe it's for our tornado storm, but I might be wrong, so we'll watch it. But again, yeah, this rotation here, the Weather Service is closely watching, so they issued that severe thunderstorm warning, that tornado possible tag. It's near Rose Hill, going to pull toward Carroll Mill, and Boone's Path and Wilson Hill and Cedar Hill and Carroll Mill. So those areas there need to be on attention. And again, the tornado warning has considerably weakened. The tornado warning storm considerably weakened for Harlan County, the one that was in effect for Harlan and Bell. Storms weakened a lot. But I want to stay here because I don't want to go off the air and have to come right back if the Weather Service decides to warn on this one, tornado warn that one. You switch Weather Service offices when you cross the state line. Got to have, yeah, it's for the storm that's kind of right on the state line. It's located near Hensley Shore, 12 miles south of Harlan. So yeah, it's for this one right here on the state line that we're watching with that potential for rotation until 6:15. and there could be an isolated tornado in that. We can't rule that out. And ping pong ball size. Sorry, it's not ping pong. That is golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. I got my sizes mixed up there. Sorry about that. All right, we just got a new reflectivity scan, so I'm going to wait for a new velocity scan here. And this new velocity scan still shows some tight rotation. I'm just going to stick here even past 5:30, even if there's not a warning on this, so officially. But again, the tornado warning for Harlan County will most likely be allowed to expire at 5:30. I see no reason or no evidence to why the Weather Service would extend that unless it starts getting tighter again. And again, it's not as tight as it was down here in Lee County, this rotation. So that's something that we're watching. But it's in the right spot, storm-wise. Kind of got a little bit of a hook on this storm. So we're watching this storm very closely for that potential tornado, or at least for damaging winds and large hail up to golf ball size, and then that tornado potential. It's got that tornado possible tag on it that severe thunderstorm warning does. So we'll watch the storm closely for rotation. We're going to switch back to the Jackson, Kentucky radar. First off, I do want to note we have a severe thunderstorm warning now in northern Leslie County for this complex up towards the 1006 and confluence area and Hayden area of Leslie County, Kentucky. That could be for wind and hail. Winds of 60 miles an hour, hail of 1 inch. That one does not have a tornado possible tag on it. I want to check the rotation with the Jackson radar. Again, the only rotation it's really showing good would be out here in Lee County. So again, this is the only, so the tornado warning should expire at the bottom of the hour at 5:30. Then we'll kind of get off the feeds. That's what we're going to plan to do. We're going to plan to go off, then come back if we have another warning. We'll be right back if there's another warning. But again, right now, this tornado warning should be allowed to expire at 5:30. There's a new severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Kentucky. Still 5:45 with the tornado possible tag. But this storm near Rose Hill really needs to be watched. Jonesville, watch it closely. Pennington Gap even could need to watch this. Carroll Mill, Cedar Hill, definitely toward the Jonesville campground. Need to really watch this for that potential. This storm is rotating, so a tornado warning could be issued at about any time for this storm. So we really need to watch this closely. But again, the tornado warning does remain in effect for Harlan County in southeast Kentucky till 5:30. We are planning, and that is going to be allowed to expire. So that's good news for those folks in Harlan County. The tornado warning will be allowed to expire. We do have a little bit of rotation near Rose Hill that we're watching, though. If this becomes tornado warned, we'll let you know. Right now, it's only severe thunderstorm warned. Severe thunderstorm warnings for parts of Scott County, Lee County, Claiborne County, Hancock County, Letcher, Leslie, Bell, Harlan counties in our coverage areas. Right now, that's all we have. We're going to go ahead and sign off for now. We'll be right back with more updates as needed here. But again, all tornado warnings expired. We will be back as needed again. If another tornado warnings issue, we'll be back with you. For now, though, this has been a Skywatch Media Severe Weather Alert.